1, go.
So when I gave you the title, did you know? Had you heard about it?
Yeah, there were a couple of trailers on YouTube.
I myself haven't seen the trailer, but does the trailer spoil?
Remember, if there's a trailer, I don't watch it.
Yeah, that's very good. Because I think the trailer spoils a lot of things, and it's so stupid. Because I think this movie benefits from you not knowing anything, no?
Exactly.
I will, and so then the story. It's about a girl and her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Who go to this like resort or someone's home?
No, they've been invited to spend like a weekend at his friend's boyfriend's house.
Yeah, like, Sergey.
And he's bringing his girlfriend to meet the rest of the friends.
Yeah, the girlfriend is kind of his ex, no? At least that's implied.
The friend, yeah.
The Indian one.
Yes.
Yeah, but everything else, if we're gonna go there, then it will be spoilers, no? Because almost.
Yeah, I think we should just focus on the acting. Maybe the fact that it's a little bit, it's set a little bit in the not so distant future.
Yes. But I can ask, like, how did you like how the story unfolded?
I do. I like how the story unfolded.
Okay, let me go first.
Yes.
I liked how it I liked after like the first thing you were like, okay, what's going on here? And then it went from there and then like into a direction you kind of can't predict what's going on, but like you still don't know. And then there were some other like twists. Like I didn't even realize you did realize, and it was like, oh, but that, and then you think about it, and then you're like, that makes sense because, you know, the
maybe because I'm so prejudiced and so evil.
Well, maybe.
That I noticed.
Well, maybe, but
I'm a horrible person, so I noticed.
Yes, but let me tell you something. At one point, it was like almost like a point of no return. I kind of already like suspected what was going to happen and how it was going to end up, and then I actually wasn't that invested anymore. Cause they should have like I think they should have they should have kept it up, the twists and turns, because at one point they just gave up. They were like, they were like, okay, we had our twists and turns, and now we're gonna continue the story, and then it's like just a generic crime thriller. And I mean, you've been there, done that. And here they had an excuse to do something like creative, and then I think they dropped the ball. They just, you know.
I agree.
And
I agree. There was a point where I checked out.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then it became real, like, kind of tedious. You like, okay, get on with it. We know what's going on. Like, move on. And then it's not even a long movie. It's like, what? Like, 1 hour and 37 minutes. So you shouldn't be feeling that at all. You should be going through, like, with a fast pace. And you should not even be noticing the time. But I was noticing the time. I was like, oh. Because then there were no real surprises. And I am curious why they went with that direction. Because they were starting real strong. Then, well, yeah, I don't think we can tell anything more about the story, no?
No.
And, okay, the acting. How did you... What was the acting like?
I like the acting. I found it according to what's supposed to. Some things you might find a little bit not believable or whatever, but then it makes sense. And some of the people's appearance also is kind of weird, but then it makes sense. And I like the acting. I think everybody was good.
Yeah, I think Sophie Thatcher especially was very much sold everything. No, like
This girl is quickly becoming one of my favorites ever.
And then,
I just hope they don't use her for everything and then make us sick of her.
well, that is very likely. But for now, she had an arc in the story, so it's nice to see where she starts and where she ends. And
Yes.
and I liked. Well, I didn't like him. I mean, I hated the character, but I thought Jack. What's his name? Jack Quaid, no? Jack.
The Queen.
That is such a generic name if you think about it. But okay. So Jack,
Jack is not the name, no? So his name must be John, because isn't Jack what Johns are called, like their nickname?
No, but he goes by Jack. So we'll stick with.
Yeah, but his real name is John.
I don't know. Maybe I don't care. I just wanna. But I don't care. Yeah.
How rude.
How
rude.
That is not rude. I really don't care. I was like, but like, he always like. Well, from what I know, like, it's not that I have seen him in everything. I've seen him in The Boys, no? And The Boys, he's like, he's a very lovable and likable character, and you root for him. And here is like complete opposite, no? Like he's like, he's a jerk. He's not nice. He's like, even evil. So
yes,
he's like, oh, is that spoiler territory? Nah, but it's okay. He's a jerk. You like he is like what you call a misogynist, and they don't actually give a good reason, but like because I kind of, or if were they reasoning it, were they like implying that because he's so poor and so like failed in life, that's why he acts like he does? If that is the reason, then he's even worse. Cause I don't like that. I mean, even if you like have like everybody needs to have something, no? And they were implying he had nothing.
Exactly.
And for what? Like because he had failed the relationships and he failed and getting a good job or whatever. I don't know. I think they should have given us a little more background on that, like. At least in the dialogue to like make him, cause he's kind of flat. He's like kind of like he's already like he starts out real nice and charming, in like the first minutes, but very soon like you see like oh, but then they give an explanation. But still, it's what I told you is like doesn't matter like the reveal. He should have been still being nice and charming. I mean, but then you see the Rupert Friend's character. He kind of also is like very misogynistic. I don't know if that is if that was intentional or if that was just for the plot. But
I think that was intentional.
That wasn't the single guy who was actually nice, no?
No.
No. So the acting was good. Then how the visuals, and the action, the spectacle. Well, there's not that much spectacle. I assume it's a low budget production.
Yeah.
But they were convincing, no? With what they're going for. Is there something particularly you noticed?
No.
Didn't they? That doesn't it like? Don't they make it feel like it's a rom-com with the pink colors and the music they're playing?
Yeah, maybe, but you very soon discover it's not. Also with the way she dresses, because she dresses like very 50s and 60s, no?
Yeah, because apparently that for a lot of men is the most ideal period for men.
Yeah, because women were complacent. What? Like obeying and.
Yeah, the good old times.
Yeah.
Well, it sounded like it was a good time for you.
Yes.
Women would cook, serve dinner, clean the house, and then they would serve their husbands. So you like the look, or was there something you noticed, or you weren't really?
No, I didn't. Nothing extra.
No, but it does seem like it's a low budget production, no?
Yeah.
And then your overall thoughts?
Well, I think it's a good movie. The premise is good. It's interesting. It's new, original.
Well, to a certain extent.
Yeah.
it was original when it started, and then it evolved in something generic.
But if someone asked me if they should see it, if they should watch it, I would say yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because it's not the worst thing we've seen, no?
No.
But is it something you would want to watch again?
No.
Nah. This movie is like I said in the beginning, not knowing anything is the best way to go into it, no? The minute you know stuff, it immediately detracts from the viewing experience.
Yes.
And did you like the way it ended?
I do. I did like it.
Yeah, that I liked, but like, do you think this has a potential to become a franchise? Do you think they're gonna make a sequel?
I think they could easily make a sequel because, well, I'm gonna, if I say my reason, it's gonna be a spoiler. But I think they could definitely make many sequels, or not even sequels, just movies related to it, you know?
Do you think they try to give extra meaning? Well, I can't even say it without spoiling.
Yeah.
Do you think there's there's some deeper subtext, or is because I don't think they did actually. I mean, they went a little there, but I don't think they actually I mean, they didn't explicitly say, but we're at one point you were certain that you made sure you were rooting for a certain person, no?
Yeah.
Because I kind of do like when they explore those themes, like the philosophical themes, because it is what we're currently dealing with, no? Well, maybe we should do a spoiler section.
Yeah, maybe.
So overall you liked it.
Yes.
And you can recommend it.
I would recommend it.
Okay. Yeah, so Sophie Tacho's character is a robot, and she's not a normal robot. She's a sex robot.
Yes.
But the maybe the weird thing about that is that in this film, she's not aware. They gave her a consciousness that she actually thinks everything is real. And it's kind of fucked up if you ask me, no? Because she thinks she's a real person. So when things happening to her, she does feel like, oh my god, I'm being assaulted or whatever. So one could argue, should they do that? If I get that one, I mean they're already there, no, sex robots, or they're building them, or
yeah.
So maybe they're because they.
But I mean, I doubt the sex robots. I don't know what the point is of giving it so many human-like qualities, you know?
Well,
maybe just make it.
I'm thinking for those people who are real lonely to it's maybe the only way to have a relationship. They wanted to make it as real as possible. So I mean, they even made them feel.
Yes.
They are being treated like they're toys, but they for them everything is almost real. So it's it's almost cruel, if you ask me.
It is.
So yeah, and it does make you at one point the two robots are describing to each other what love is, no? It feels like this, and that's kind of creepy, because if robots are starting to feel and actually know what love is and stuff, that those are the things that distinguish themselves from us human beings. That is that's also the thing that most people are worried about. So that's one of the reasons why I would never ever have a sex robot. It's a scary notion.
Yes.
But on the other hand, if they're so real, then it's almost I mean, I don't know. Because they didn't I tell you that they were these what do you call those people?
Pervert?
No, the ethical people, or maybe no. What do you call them? They're trying to. So I don't know if you know, but nowadays everything is so warped that here, especially maybe here in now in the Netherlands. You need consent, but it's not consent somebody says gives you consent. You need almost like a written paper or like a video confession or something. I mean, it's wild. But that's what between human beings. But I heard they want to give robots like a sense of self too. So that the whole point of a sex robot is that you can do things with it that you normally wouldn't be able to do with a human being. But they want to take away those things so that the robot also can possibly say no. That's almost defeats the purpose, if you ask me.
Exactly.
Because there are some weird people out there, and they need the release apparently. So I mean, then sex robots are ideal for that. I mean, they're not real.
Exactly.
But they didn't really explore that. No, they went like real basic with the self control and stuff. Okay, but I really don't hope they make a sequel because it's gonna be boring.
But not a sequel, but on the same subject, like on that same like universe or whatever. Because this can be used for many stories.
But like what?
Different ones.
What more would
Different situations. Yeah.
But would you like to live in a world where these things exist?
Not really, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, in this film, you were like, we're rooting for her. I mean, we're on her side because she does seem to be innocent. But that's not always going to be the case. Of like, what if they get a glitch or a bug or whatever, and then they like just become like Terminators. They could easily be, and I mean, she didn't seem very strong. So in that regard, maybe in her like, but what if it's the guy? The guy seemed stronger, and one of those trademarks of the Terminators, it never stops. It just goes on and on until like it's like completely dead.
Yeah, I know.